And the problem here is just as absolutely obvious as the smell of alcohol, which is coming off your breath into me.
I didn't even drink yet.
Look, yeah, you didn't drink yet. And how?
And how?
The problem is you're alcoholic, and you're alcoholic bad. Anyone who's drunk as you are, this early in the morning, this is fun and games. You're a nice guy, you're lighthearted, we can all have a laugh. But the problem is you're alcoholic. That's why you can only have sex once a month. This is why your teeth are shot, and this is why you can't face the world. This is no joke. You need help, because if you don't get help, you're a young guy now, you're going down the sewer.
And you can do something right away. You don't have to wait for the alcoholic person to get help. Al-Anon meetings are everywhere. There's Alateen as well. So if you're a teenager and you feel that your parents are drunk and you don't know where to turn, there's Alateen. Those organizations are very effective and they're very important, so maybe that will help somebody.
Well, already I want to thank you guys for being that responsible. We've got some assistants here to make sure that they'll understand that. We have probably the premier therapist team in the country, husbands and wife therapist team, Dr. Steve and Sue Simring, here with us.
Do you have any clue what it's like for a woman to have an abortion and give up a baby that was inside of her?
Yes.
I don't think that Christina feels that she's gotten anything from you around that, and she's obviously in mourning. I can see it by the look on her face. Denise is there because she doesn't know any other way. She believes what he's saying.
She's brainwashed.
She's brainwashed.
He's called her a pig and a dog for so long and unattractive that what happens is when she's down on the floor feeling like just a piece of total garbage, then he smiles at her, and it feels so good to her that someone can love a pig and a dog and a slut. It's sad. And you've got a problem because, as you told me, your stepfather beat the hell out of you. That's where you learned it. And you've got to have some help in unlearning it because it clicks in your brain and you do it. Because that's the way you were brought up. It's sad. You need help. It's not all your fault or her fault. But you've got to be separated or else there's going to be
because you're locked together now in something that could be lethal.
And a third
Deadly.
miscarriage, a third miscarriage may end your opportunity to have a child ever.
I'll tell you the problem
And
is
when
that my
you're
little
long
son is a
gone-
gifted child. He tested for genius, and he resents it. And I'm sorry, I should make my kid be stupid because he is not a genius.
Listen to what you're saying to your son.
Well, what am I supposed to do? I got one genius child and one normal child. I'm normal.
Listen to your son.
Susan, look, first let me
That's
tell you,
a true
let me
fact.
tell you,
Okay.
we're in the psychiatry business. These tests and genius are a bunch of baloney. So don't take those too seriously.
It is true.
Nick's father abandoned him. He abandoned him when he was 3 years old. Any child whose father or a parent has walked out wonders what was the matter with me that my father didn't want me. And if you leave him too, then he's going to feel totally abandoned.
What does Ronald need to do to get on?
Well, I think Ronald obviously needs to heal. Ronald showed me what she did to her. Can I see that, Ronald? This is, you know, you're absolutely right, Montel. We have only one way in this society. This is the kind of things the jury saw. Our jury system may not be perfect, but once it goes to a jury, the jury spoke. There's no more discussion about who's right and who's wrong.